I don't know. This my hair is like. I
What
don't know.
happened to your hair? Your hair is beautiful.
I actually like it, but it makes me look like Sister Clara.
No,
or
it's
Miss
very
Clara.
beautiful. You look very like take
Honestly,
away.
well, the bottom line is I have a new hair
Yeah.
and I look good.
Yes.
I feel neat.
Yeah.
I feel very clean, absolutely clean. Why are you wearing white now?
I love
I
white.
want to let the whole world know how
I
very
love white.
clean. He's actually someone that has an OCD.
Really?
Alright, welcome to the program Love Angles on Click Naija Internet Radio. It's so good to have you here with us with another episode, with another edition of your number one online radio. Have you been following us all through this year? You know, on our website is www.clicknaija.gov.ng, and of course on socials we are
at Click Naija 1 for Instagram and Twitter, Facebook, and for Instagram and Twitter. Then for Facebook is Click Naija.
Yes, definitely. So on the program, we are your love and angels, as usual. As you can see, we are so holy. We are here to take to the realm.
We are both very white.
Yes, to the realm of the spirit of love, of harmony, of peace, of joy. You know, actually, love makes you happy.
Very well.
Do you agree with me?
Yeah, I agree with you.
Once you are in a very good and healthy relationship, you just be on cloud nine and just feel like life is so beautiful,
like everything's so sweet and moving on well.
Except you don't get ready for the eventualities, which is something that we're going to be talking about today. So we're talking about hygiene. As very, it's not actually little, because someone like me, I take it to be something very, very necessary in a relationship. Having a good hygiene is very necessary. So the question is right there on your screen. Body odor, mouth odor, or snoring.
Yeah, my name is Nasir Yunusa.
My name is Jennifer Ogo Jare. Sorry, I forgot to mention my name. So I'm Jennifer Ogo.
I'm Nasir Yunusa.
Yeah, so
we start with a good relationship begins with understanding your partner and enduring some unlikable conditions. Now, there are numerous things to consider when considering falling in love. But falling in love with someone, this could be intelligence for some people or physique for some others. You understand?
So which one is for you? Intelligence or physique?
I love intelligence. You could have the whole shape, you could have everything.
So if I bring a lady now from Sudan I won't consider them very distant. You agree, Abby?
Intelligent now, but there's what guys used to call point and kick. But let's go for that.
Alright.
It's okay, but if we are just to considering body odor, mouth odor, or snoring, which one is an instant no-no for you in a relationship? Which one of these can you endure and why?
First,
can you even endure? Well, let's, like they said, she's like my colleague said that the question is on the screen. Can you enjoy any of them? Mouth odor, body odor, snoring?
Which one can you actually? I know three of them is almost impossible, but like which one?
But some people are married to some people are girlfriend to somebody or boyfriend to someone that snores, that has one or two. I'm not, I'm not judging anybody.
Make your comments right there in the comment section. So get right into the discussion. Let's just establish some facts, some real issues now that are just related to this topic of discussion. How do you even tell your partner that their hygiene is bad? Let's even start from that one. Like telling your partner that, you are oozing, your hygiene is bad. Like,
we are human beings. Okay. Let me start this way. We are human beings, and of course we have partners. You have partner one or two. There are times that
one or two.
There are times that that you might wake up from sleep and there's a way you have this bad breath. Like I said, bad breath. So your partner will tell you,
no, that one you wash your mouth before going to bed. Once you wash your mouth before going to bed, I don't think you are going to wake up.
Of course, sometimes people wash their mouth. The case of siesta, you just came back tired. Like maybe you came back like 2 o'clock tired, and you just lie down, wake up 4 o'clock, and your partner is there. You guys are already gisting, and the next thing you're like, please, rinse your mouth.
Okay, let's
kind of indirectly telling you, no, your breath is bad. Or should I tell you rinse your mouth?
No, that one is like a temporary. Not everybody, have the same hygiene level, like good hygiene level. Some people are really poor at it. Like they are so bad, they don't even see it as a problem. That is something that needs a permanent solution. Like, you just have to think, you just have to strategize on what to do. Let's take for example now this iftar.
Yeah, iftar.
But obviously you are fasting, and you've not even eaten. You are not allowed to even take water, I guess. Can you take water?
No, you can't.
You can't even take water to help you. For this situation now, what will you do? I mean, Nas is a Muslim here, and I'm comfortable, talking to him without being offensive in any way, because like he's clean and everything. But you now have to.
Nas is clean.
I mean, you don't have to. What I'm trying to say is, it's not an excuse for you to have mouth odor.
Yeah.
Like, it's not an excuse. I mean, this is something that could be understood. I could understand the fact that, okay, he's fasting, okay, let me. But you don't even use that as an excuse now to have like a mouth
when
or something.
When you're going to people, you can just take something and rinse your mouth.
Now, apart from that, I feel like as a person, like, you don't want to offend someone else. There are other ways you offend people.
Yeah.
Someone like me that's very hygiene conscious. Okay, let me just tell you something that happened. No, this is actually not the laughing matter. I know at that point in time I was wrong. I was really young then. But because obviously I'm a person that love a good tidy environment, like I don't like to perceive any form of offensive smell. I was in church that day. I was in school, and I think first year, so I was really young. And this guy next to me, it was like harvest, so the whole church was filled up. So it's not like I could run to the edge of the pew, like the seat now, and probably take more air around me. Like, this guy was sitting next to me. There was nothing I could do. I couldn't change seats, I couldn't change position whatsoever. And his mouth was oozing so bad. I couldn't concentrate. Then I had to tell this guy, like, please, your mouth is smelling.
Yo!
No, what I'm saying is, like, as a person, don't feel it's your right, or people shouldn't get offended when, your mouth oozes. You leave your house, you don't brush your mouth. Okay, you have a tooth problem, you're not visiting the dentist. You have a mouth problem, you're not using the right toothbrush, you're not using the right, we are not doctors here, we are not dentists, but these are some tips that could help you keep your relationship. If you have a partner that doesn't condone, some of all these
things,
issues, especially when it concerns hygiene, please go the extra mile to make sure that you maintain a good hygiene. You'll be kissing that relationship. No, it's the truth. Like, of course, if you want to, because not all persons or even religion now permits that. But you will even hug. You can hugging is not something that is only
which will carry us to body odor.
Yes, exactly. Which will carry us to body odor. You hug. You can hug anybody. You can hug your cousin. It's not only people in relationship that hug. So some of all these things that come, you could tell your partner. I think. Okay, we've not actually answered the question. So how do you tell your partner their hygiene is bad? Number one, for me, you could go the extra mile buying a roll-on.
Nice
roll-on, a body spray. Like, if you actually
body spray.
Yeah.
That if some people naturally they have this. People call it your body scent.
No, I don't think.
I don't know. People say your body scent, but me, I don't think I have.
Is it pleasant? If it's pleasant,
some people say people have body scent. I say, okay, me, I've never noticed my own, but people say people have body scent. But with roll-ons, like when we're growing, like me, maybe my mom is a WhatsApp woman, because when we're growing, I remember in my G1, we're going to boarding school. Mom would buy roll-on. I was like, what kind of perfume is this? And she told us how to use it. Do you understand? So that thing has been part of us. Some of us is from our young age that we told us how to use all these things. So we know how to take care of our bodies, so that when we go into people will say, okay.
There are even natural ways you can do that.
You can do these things. Okay. Now tell your partner that, like you said, buying body sprays.
For this, just one out of
them.
Other ways.
Buying body sprays, buying nice bathing soaps.
Yes.
Nice medicated bathing soaps. Sometimes you don't need to go medicated. I noticed that many people don't like spending money to buy good bathing soap for themselves. They go buy the cheap ones. It's all the cares that with bath, But sometimes you need good bathing soap that can touch the skin. Make you glitter, look fresh, like. It's not some guys will say it's a girl thing, those kind of things, but it's not really a girl thing,
even your underpants, like,
do you get
your inner wears. It's important to wash them. It's important to change them every 12 hours. Now there are 24 hours that makes a day, but it's important to change them every 12 hours. Meaning when you wake up in the morning, you have a new set of underwear to wear.
Yeah.
When you come back in the evening, you are changing them. If you don't want to wear, you can wear your pajamas or something or nightwear and sleep. It's not something that you should wear more than 12 hours. Seriously, it's going to. Sometimes you say permanent body smell. I don't think there's anything like that. I think it's the bacteria and the fungi or fungus now that you've built in your system over time that will now manufacture that permanent body odors like that. That's how I smell. Like seriously, no, you just have to change. Like it's so bad that I can tell people that are hygienic from when I interact with them. Like if I just look at you, not just, it might not even be your clothes. That's going to fire your skin.
Your skin.
You see some people like they have this very dirty skin. You just see patches all over their body.
You know that
these ones
some
they don't even
have
their
detergent soap to bath. They don't care. They just like
really. It's just a lot.
You understand?
It's just a lot. So what, in case you're just tuning in, so you don't get lost in the discussion, we are trying to compare and contrast, even if it's almost impossible not to compare, because these are three serious issues now that if you encounter in a relationship can make you go gaga. So we are talking of body odor, mouth odor, or snoring. Which can you endure in a relationship, or which can you not endure in a relationship?
I can't enjoy anyone. I just can't enjoy anyone. Now, snoring, like when we're in school or universities those days, you have neighbors now. You hear your neighbor snoring from your own room. Like you'll be wondering.
No, that one is a problem.
Somebody sleeping in that. No, I'm not sleeping in that flat.
It's a respiratory problem.
Do you understand? I'm not even sleeping
problem.
I'm in my own place, but you are hearing somebody snoring from that place. Like wonderful. Imagine he has a partner. So that's to be beating that person. I've even had friends that will come to my place and we sleep together. Then you now see them snoring. Sometimes I have to hit them, or I'll just carry my pillow and go to my parlor and lie down and sleep. It depends on how the snoring is. There are some snoring that is quiet, you can manage it. It's not disturbing the next neighbor. But there are some new snoring, but the whole compound people will come and visit. They need to pray for you. You understand? So
even all the animals in the forest will run away.
When sometimes dog will back when they hear this noise, he has started.
Well, basically, what causes snoring? Like some people say it's stress.
I don't know. Some people say it's stress. Some people say it's the way you put your neck. Some people say it's
maybe nasal
part
problem
of life.
No, it's not part of life. Like I don't think it's just like someone coughing consistently.
Some people say when you're obese again.
That could I feel like most problems, there are some problems that you might just have to live with, but most problems actually have solutions. For snoring, for instance, if you snore, sleep early. I think if you come back, it depends on what time you come back from work. As much as you can during the weekend, you can decide to have your siesta. You understand? Like have your siesta, give your body that rest. There are some people that are like night owls. Like someone like me, I sleep very early. I can sleep as early as 7 p.m. and wake up by 5-4. I'm an early bird. Like I like to do whatever I want to do, including devotion, working out. I can start my day from 4
sleep early, you wake up.
Yes, I sleep early, I wake up early. I can't sleep. If I sleep late, I wake up early, my day will just be so distorted. So if you are someone that snore and stress actually makes you snore, give yourself enough sleep. During the weekends, Saturday, Sunday, and drinking a lot, so I think does it cause snoring?
I don't know.
Okay, that's not a fact, but the program is still Love and Goals on Click Naija Internet Radio. My name is still Jennifer over on the show.
My name is Nasir, aka Nas.
So we want to hear from you. Which can you endure in a relationship? Body odor, mouth odor, or snoring? Yeah. So what do you do when your partner has a bad hygiene?
Okay, first of all, somebody like me, if I've already noticed you have bad hygiene, we won't enter a relationship. We won't start the relationship. That's
but how can you even tell?
Of course you will notice now, especially when you're always close to the person. When you want to start a relationship, what do? We get to know each other. The first step, we
go on several dates,
all these settings. We start do that settings. Well, we know where we finish setting. The next step is to look how you dress, look at your level or your sensitivity of some kind of issues, how you take care of your things. Now, I look at your legs. Me necessarily, it could not be around, but I look at ladies' toes very well. I catch them from there. I look at their toes, I look at their nails. Somebody like me. So from there, I can start getting comfortable with you before I go to the other parts. Now there's a time I was with this lady, and I was trying to make some moves, and she wore this, let's say, this sleeves left stuff, and when she just did like this from family, she wanted to stretch, and I saw plenty bush. I was like, man,
pubic hairs.
Do you understand?
No, not pubic hair.
You understand, man? And I was like, for you to let it go this plenty, is it that you don't know what's up, or you know send? I can't start asking you. Do you get? So I said, perceiving one small this thing, when you come around, I have to start encouraging you. You didn't put your rule on. So now, if I'm going out, I have to like, put spray or stuff now or something. When I see you don't care about this as a lady.
You're not willing to learn.
You're not ready to learn. You see, these are things that chase me away from relationship. You understand? No matter, I can't manage it. Because now you're coming to manage my own home.
Okay, I think for the benefit of those who probably did not grow up in the right background, grew up in the right environment. Yeah, well, it's not really, even if you're in the village, to me, the village people are the cleanest because they don't have air pollution. They breathe oxygen straight from the source. The plants, everything is just in its original state. So I just feel that's why they live longer. I don't even want to go there.
Yeah.
So I'm going to talk about people who weren't opportune to be in a family where they considered cleanliness now as a very good hygiene.
Yeah.
You understand? Okay, they didn't know that after you use the restroom you flush it, or they didn't know that immediately you finish having your bath you use a deodorant or an antiperspirant, or they didn't know that you have to have your bath at least twice a day, especially here in Africa because of our temperature, because of our kind of environment. And all of those things, they didn't know that immediately you finish wearing this top, for instance, you have to wash it. It's not something you wear twice again because of our environment. Because when you sweat, it breeds bacteria and all of those things. And those things are what makes you smell. They don't know that they have to brush twice a day. So there are some people that didn't grow up with that kind of knowledge. Maybe they went to a school that whether you wear uniform or not. What I'm trying to say is, for those kind of people, you have a partner that is very hygiene conscious. On the other hand, as someone that you claim to love someone. Remember, we started this program with a good relationship, like you meet someone you're in love with. People have what they go for. And give people the room to learn. You notice a flaw in that person. It's not meant for you to start condemning or judging the person. As long as your partner is willing to learn and know that, okay, you said this, let me do it your way. If it works for me, fine. So for me, I'm willing to teach you as long as you're willing to learn. But if you've decided to be a stubborn goat, that's the thing, then it's a problem. It's going to be a problem, because what we try to educate you on this program is doing the right thing. Like doing the right thing to make the relationship work. We are not saying two perfect people are coming together. We are
nobody is perfect.
Yes, nobody. They are not.
But we are talking of things that can cause issues in a relationship, and this is one of the main thing. Many people they take these things for granted, like how you dress, how you smell, how you look, how you take care of your body.
How can poor hygiene even affect your relationship? I think that's where our discussion should be. Concluded.
Now, if you notice, when people get comfortable with each other in the beginning of relationship, now this poor hygiene comes when people are now comfortable in their space. Okay, we are married, or okay, we have known ourselves, we are in a relationship and we know where we want to head to. We are comfortable. Now this poor hygiene starts showing unconsciously. They forget what they used to do to take care of those things that make the person,
because they didn't make it a habit.
They didn't make it a habit, but it was something like we're setting to make sure that this person likes me at all costs, he likes me or she likes me at all costs. Now I've gotten to a stage where unconsciously you forget those things. Like this is your life. I want to be me, and this poor hygiene start coming up. Some people forget brushing. Do you understand? You wake up, you don't brush. You guys maybe go for a vacation. You get, and during the course of the vacation, you wake up in the morning, you carry something and start eating. and your partner is looking at you.
Not washing your hands.
Not washing your
Well,
hands.
I don't
washing
think
your
this is
hands.
where this is.
And
I don't think this is the point where we should start throwing spades.
We're not throwing spades.
But let's
I'm trying
just
to
say
get-
how it affects the relationship. For me
I'm
now,
trying to get to where it starts from.
Okay,
Do you
okay.
understand? Before even I've met people that are married, and saying things like my wife is dirty or my husband is very dirty. He doesn't know how to take care of them. When you were cutting, what happened? What were you guys observing when you were cutting? Do you understand?
Yeah.
Do you understand? So now this is where the problem comes now. You are already in the relationship. You have seen what's happening. How can you take care of this? This where because now at the point where when we're taking cutting mostly, maybe people do settings. I call it settings. They try to pimp everything so that they don't see fault. When the real time come, when the space come, how do you guys take care
Well,
of
I would
this
say
thing?
for a fact that being, a person of good hygiene is not to paint your relationship green or to make everybody
Exactly.
show that oh, you're in a fantastic relationship.
Yeah.
No. There are factors that could lead to that there are factors now that could affect your relationship if you have a poor hygiene. Number one is the fact that your STIs, they are STDs. So you mustn't just sleep with someone else and your partner now has probably an STI. That means you cheated. No. Your partner might just have a very poor hygiene and that could lead to STI or any form of infection. Number two is public embarrassment. Yeah. In an occasion where probably you have colleagues, probably an end of year occasion, and your partner comes and introduce your partner to someone, and probably they'll have to give like a hug or a kiss, by the cheek. Some people greet like that. And the next thing, your colleague in the office is like, oh my gosh, she stinks or he
That's
stinks.
why
It's embarrassing.
That's why
you understand. These are some factors that actually affect the relationship. There are numerous ones. You have probably your relationship led to marriage, for instance. Your children are there. Are you now going to keep a poor hygiene that will lead to your children to the hospital because you feel it? So you really need to adjust. There are lots of factors that could affect your relationship if you have poor hygiene. These are like 3 out of many.
Let me come in here. Now, you see that place, like, there's something I like doing in my car, in my bag, my office bag. I always hold gums. I always chocolates. Like these are emergencies in case. So these are ways you can take care of these things. It's like if you are feeling you're going to where people are gathering and you are scared of your breath. You understand?
Why should you be scared of your breath?
Because you don't know.
If you washed your mouth.
Some people use cheap toothpaste.
You might have been
understand? Sometimes some toothpaste are not really. It's not, you need to know the kind of.
There are mints. There are mint leaf. There are mint leaves that you can once in a while. You need to even flush your teeth. I don't want to start educating us on some of all this because it take a lot of our time.
I know.
Yes, so they have lemon, they have lime, they have
she's very OCD like me too.
I will be to
when it comes to hygiene.
So we are actually gradually rounding off.
Yeah.
What we want you to do is to make your comment right there in the comment box. We don't know it all. That is what we want to let you know. We don't even know your level of hygiene. Maybe you're even neater than us. Kindly feel free to educate us. Alright, so thank you so much. If you're actually a committed audience, we sincerely appreciate you and we do not take you for granted
at all.
Yes, and we want to encourage you to keep following us. Click Naija is a platform opened for the youths of Nigeria and even the world at large. We want to talk about issues that concern specifically the youths, and we want you to participate in all of our programs. Feel free if you want to advertise anything, any of your products or service. We are here to make an advert for you. Alright, so my name is Jennifer Ogo.
Nasir Yunusa.
Yes, have a wonderful Friday and enjoy yourself.
Stay
and
safe
sleep.
And
sleep
bye.
Well. Yeah.
Stay safe.
Bye.
Bye.
I won't stop talking.
Yeah,
Or should I continue?
don't talk. Yeah, you're fine. She's laughing. Very fine girl like that.